Hello and welcome to Wacky Wednesday. Today it's the turn of Howard George Stirrup. Oh god. Roll intro.
Shut up and sit down.
Here we see Howard accosting some people on Benidorm Beach. Well, he claims in Benidorm. I've no reason to disbelieve him. Let's see what he has to say. Let's click on this, shall we? Here we go.
My name's Howard.
Got my headphones.
Alright, brilliant. You're into conspiracies, yeah?
Oh,
Right.
straight off the bat there. You're into conspiracies, yeah? So he's asked the question and answered it. Not a good start. Let's have a look.
Well, I'm offering €10,000 to anyone that can prove curvature at water level. Now, I'm not going to start debating if the world's flat or not, because...
Already been done. Somebody took two photographs, one at water level, one at 8 metres, and showed you the effects of curvature, but you didn't pay up, did you? And now you're claiming, or you claimed on your debate with Craig, or FTFE, you claimed that the guy who took the photos, you claimed they were photoshopped, and you claimed that he was harassing you and your family with threats of violence. But you failed to back any of that up because I can't see anything. Right, let's carry on.
I don't care what shape it is, I'm just trying to prove what it isn't. It could be a fourth dimensional shape that we can't visualise.
So you don't know what shape the Earth is, you just don't know what it isn't. But you've not done any tests to refute this. See, science doesn't prove anything, it just offers the best explanation for something happening. You see something in the distance, you see it dip, you see ships go off in the distance and it dips below the horizon. Now science says that the best explanation that we have so far is because of Earth curvature, or the effects of the curvature of the Earth. Well, you don't believe that, and not one single flat earther has come out with a decent explanation or a decent counter to that. So science says, yeah, so come out with a better explanation. Come out with something that you can prove, something that you've got evidence of. You can't do that, can you?
It's science, you deduct the variables, you don't start off saying you know what it is, yeah? So I'm offering €10,000 if anyone can prove curvature, and it should be dead easy, because over 20 miles there's supposed to be 80 metres drop in every direction. But we're in Benidorm, and when we go to the beach we can see Alicante, San Juan, the buildings of San Juan.
So what's the... So you say, so what did you look at? You're not looking at 8 inches per mile squared here, because that's a parabola. 8 inches per mile squared, if you try and use it for the Earth, it goes like that instead of like that. So you're saying these things and you're not offering anything. Plus you're saying, we add variables to it, but we'll disprove that in a minute.
Top to bottom. Now, some of them buildings are only 30 and 40 metres tall, and we can see them from top to bottom.
What's the camera height? Have you took any other factors into consideration? We'll see in a minute that you haven't.
So I'm saying, well, there is an 80 metres drop, because I can even see the street lights illuminated at night from Benidorm Beach water level. So what would you say if you get down to Benidorm Beach now and you see the buildings from top to bottom? Would you agree that there isn't 80 metres drop over 20 miles?
Yeah, perhaps. If I could see that, and if I saw it, then I'd say, right, why can't I see it? Or, if I saw, the buildings there, I'd ask myself, why? Why can I see the buildings there? Is it because the Earth is flat? And then say, right, I've got several experiments here to do, and I've got several measurements and all the rest of it. I'm not just going to come to one conclusion. You've just said, discount all the variables, add variables to it, to things and stuff. So yeah, I'm not just going to come to one conclusion and just say, right, I can see all them buildings over there, Earth is flat, done. Because there's many other factors to consider.
Or I'll put it to you another way. If you go on holiday to Blackpool, and you see the Isle of Man from Blackpool Beach, which is about 100 kilometres away, that would prove that there's not 1,000 metres drop from Blackpool to Isle of Man, wouldn't it?
I've been to Blackpool many a times. I've never seen the Isle of Man from Blackpool Beach. Never. Not once. Not once. Last time I went was before I got into this whole YouTube video making malarkey. So next time I go, I will take a video.
So what I'm saying is, we're being lied to about the shape of the Earth and probably the dimensions and situation. Why?
We're being lied to, so you've already come to your conclusion. Your bias is showing through straight away. Stop it, man. I thought you was unbiased. I thought you liked looking for explanations.
Because they're nicking $52 million a day off American taxpayers, plus the rest of the world's got space agencies, so they're getting screwed.
American taxpayers. $52 million a day. Right, let's go. Yep, it shows. Good. NASA budget 2020. Oh, it's increased in 2020. Wasn't more than 2.5 billion per year. Fine, fair enough. No problem. No problem. Budget of NASA. Here we go. Yep, we're still on that. Still on that. Good, good, good. Right. National Aeronautics. Yep. Annual. Yep. That's absolutely fine. Wikipedia. NASA's budget for fiscal year 2020 is 22.6 billion. It represents 0.48% of the 4.7 trillion the United States plans to spend in the fiscal year. 0.48%. You make it $58 million, yeah, it's a lot of money. But compare that to 4.7 trillion. 4.7 trillion. Howard, you're deliberately deceiving people. Stop it.
So I know you've got to go, but please look into it and don't get into the debate of if it's flat or not. It's the globe is a lie. That's all that matters. So I'm going to give you my card and
the globe is a lie. There you go again. You oh my God. Oh, I give up.
If you have any questions in the future, please get on to
Yeah,
me.
it's still
There's a lot of
good.
disinformation out there. Do I have your permission to put this online? Thanks, bro.
Let's turn the
Thank
volume
you
up
very
a
much.
bit.
Thank you. Hi mate, what's your name?
It's Niall.
Niall, my name's Howard. It's nice to meet you.
You too?
I'm doing a quick interview with people.
Anybody see anything wrong with this picture? You look right over there. Where's the base of that particular island or rock or whatever it is? I don't know what it is. Never been to Benidorm. Never been on a plane. I am not going on a plane, and it's as simple as that. I'm not frightened of flying. I'm frightened of crashing. That's all that is. I'm absolutely petrified of crashing. So yeah, where's the base? You know, there you go. This is where, up to this point, I've seen it. So the rest is going to be a bit of a surprise. Let's carry on.
People around Benidorm just to get their opinion on a few things that I've seen that are standing out pretty obvious that would.
No, you're getting their opinion, but you're not getting their opinion, are you? But you've just said that. You've just said the globe is a lie. You know, and you've offered nothing. You just said we can see this and we can see that. I've been to Blackpool. You're telling me that you can see these things, you can see these buildings, and I'm supposed to believe you. And now I'm telling you that I've been to Blackpool, so you have to believe me.
We're being lied to by a lot of authorities to manipulate us and take a lot of money from us. And
how much? Right, you live in Spain. You live in Benidorm. Can you please tell me? In fact, let's find out. Is there a Spanish space agency? Spanish Space Agency. I'm not sure. National Institute for right. So on search for the government of Spain. Yes, cool. Formed 78 years ago in 1942. I'm not going to do my worst. Let's have a look. Let's go backwards and see budget. Spanish Space Agency budget 2020 probably nil. The total budget amount is 3.7 billion. Is that it? A bit less than the 58 million a day in the US, isn't it? Right. Let's go back. Let's see what he has to say. I'm not too fussed about that.
Take a quick look over there. Can you see the buildings of Alicante, San Juan? You can see them from top to bottom, even if you go down to water level in the daytime.
Can't see the base of that rock though, so you know, is that really 20 miles away? I don't know.
And even on top of that, at night time, you'll see the street lights.
Oh, hang on.
Now, mathematically.
Oh, go backwards.
80 San Juan. You can see them from top to.
There we go. Right. I want to know why we can't see the base of this. We certainly can't see the base of that. And yet you're pointing at buildings that I can barely see. Let's carry on.
Even if you go down to water level now in the daytime, and even on top of that, at night time, you'll see the street lights all illuminated at night. Yeah. Now, mathematically, there should be 80 metres drop in every direction over 20 miles.
Source.
Now, I'm not going to get into is the Earth flat or not, because I don't know. I'm just saying that the globe's a lie, because mathematically there should be 80 metres drop, but as you can see right now, there isn't, because you can see buildings that are 30, 40 metres tall, and as I say, you can see the...
And yet again, I can't see the base of this little island here, or this little rock sticking out of the water. Or is it a megalodon that's just sitting there waiting?
Street lights at night. Can you agree that that shouldn't be possible? If there's 80 metres drop, how can I see buildings that are 30 and 40 metres, and how can I see the street lights that are about 12 metres tall?
You're saying this, but if you had something in front of you, like a video or something like that, you know, you might persuade this guy even more. What's she smiling at there? She's smiling at me. Hello. Stop it. Well.
Oh, I understand this is a big one to just jump on you, but what I'm saying
well,
is...
no, it isn't.
There's loads of people saying that the Earth's flat because no matter what distance we measure, water's always level. We can keep walking if you want. And I can put it to you that if you go to Blackpool, you'll see the Isle of Man.
No, you can't.
Yeah, now you shouldn't, because there's supposed to be 1,000 metres drop on that distance. If you go to Ibiza, you have to get the boat.
Next time I go to Blackpool, I'm going to get a video out.
From Denyer, and that's again 111 kilometres. There's supposed to be over 1,000 metres drop, but Ibiza's only 470 metres tall to the highest point of the mountain. So it looks like we're being lied to. And
is that from sea level or sea something or other? I don't know. Let's carry on.
And they've got us all arguing about is it flat or not, because that distracts us and separates us. And I'm saying...
No, it's not got us arguing at all. It's just that when people point things out to you and give you actual measurements and actual science, you just go, no, that's not true, everybody's lying. It's all a conspiracy to control us because we're being controlled by mind-controlling mind people. Let's see.
Look, science is supposed to be reducing the variables, deducting what it isn't, and then you're left with a few options or one option, you know that that's then the truth.
Right, let's go back and hear what he has to say there exactly.
I'm saying, look, science is supposed to be reducing the variables, deducting what it isn't, and then you're left with a few options or one option, you know that that's then the truth.
Right. Have you deducted refraction, diffraction, Have you deducted that it might be a mirage or a reflection on the water? Have you discounted all them variables? No, you haven't. All you've said is, I can see those buildings over there, Earth is flat. Or we're being lied to. And that's it. You haven't discounted anything else. Absolutely nothing else. Let's carry on.
But my point is,
This poor guy.
arguing about, is it flat or not? And I'm saying, look, we should really be saying, where's all this money going? Because since the 60s, they've been walking on the moon, yeah? Well, not only was that very suspect, because who recorded Neil Armstrong if he was the first guy? Why is there no stars behind him?
Oh, for the love. The camera was attached to the module itself. That's why you can see Neil Armstrong. Does the camera move? No, it doesn't. Stairs in the background. That's been discounted so many times, but I'm going to go through it again. It all depends on A, you've got a massive, massive light source, and it's called the sun. You've got that shining into the lens of a camera. You're not going to see any stairs. Plus, exposure time as well. You're still not going to see any stairs. I'll tell you what, Howard, right? You go to a football stadium or any stadium at night time when the floodlights are going off, right? Dig your camera phone out. Oh, you don't believe in secondary information, so you won't have one. Doesn't matter. Borrow a camera phone, point it to the sky, and take a photograph. Can you see any stars? I'm willing to bet you can't.
When they're floating in space, there's no stars behind them. Whenever you see pictures of Earth, or better still, whenever you watch a video of Earth turning, the clouds don't change. In 12 hours, half a turn, the clouds haven't moved. That's bullshit. So they're having us on, and they're taking...
Can you prove any of this? No.
Taking $52 million a day in American tax. Now, we pay tax in Europe, space...
Oh, what he said. 0.48% of the budget. 0.48%. Get that into your thick skull and stop misleading people.
Agency. We've got India, Russia, China, Japan space agencies. So
sorry for drinking, but you've got to have a drink, because this guy is the most brainwashed guy I have ever seen in my life. Unbelievably brainwashed. Ugh. You're the best bud, you. Hey, there's me hand, there's me heart.
We're looking over $100 million a day that could go to NHS and poverty and hunger all around the world. So this is a lot of...
It does. We shell out millions a day for foreign aid. And you can have a debate on whether that's right or not. That's entirely up to you.
Money that could help stop a lot of problems in the world. Plus,
No.
from 4 years, 5 years old, you're told in school not to trust your own senses, but to trust this theory of gravity, because it hasn't been proven.
Scientific theory is different from a theory. Scientific theories are held up for peer review, and they're either proven or disproven, or they're studied. You haven't got an alternative for gravity. You haven't got a credible alternative for gravity. So shut your gob.
Because it's really just the law. Sorry, just a sec. It's really the laws of density, because the laws of density can be proven. We float in.
Laws of density. Right. Okay. Right. If it's just density, why does ice float? Why does 90% of the ice sink beneath the surface and just 10% is showing over the top of the surface? If it's density, it's almost as if there's a force pulling it down, but it's not quite strong enough to pull it all the way down. If it's density, why do all objects fall towards the ground? I've covered this in a previous video. Why do all objects fall towards the ground, or accelerate towards the ground?
Salt water, but we don't float in fresh water. Rain drops because it's condensed into clouds, but when it's steam, it defies the laws of gravity. So
Yes, because it's a gas, and it's a hot gas. Heat has this tendency to rise. And then when it gets cooler, it comes back down again as rain. It's not that difficult to understand. It's absolutely nothing to do with density.
I'll leave it at that, but you're good, eh? It's good, eh? And like I say, the moonlight is actually cold. You can put a glass of water in the shade of the moonlight and another glass of water in the moonlight, and after 20 minutes, you check the one in the shade, it's the same, obviously. You check the one in the moonlight, it's 2 or 3 degrees colder with a thermometer. So you don't have to be a scientist to see that there's no curve. You don't have to be a scientist to check the moon temperature.
He wants to go.
Give you a card so you can look into it in your own time, because I don't expect anyone to believe me, because that's religious. It makes sense, doesn't it? So all I'm asking people to do is trust their own senses by making a few simple experiments.
Don't trust your own senses. You drive down a long, straight road on a hot summer's day and you'll see water in the distance. You get up to that and there is no water. Don't trust your own senses. They're crap. Here's a little experiment. You get a glass of water, you close your eyes, you start drinking it, and imagine it's your favourite drink. You can almost taste it. Your favourite drink. You can almost taste it. Just imagine yourself, right, drinking your favourite drink. As you're drinking this glass of water, you can almost taste it. I've done it myself. I mean, obviously, there's no point in filming it because you can't taste what I'm tasting. So, just try it for yourself and just take a sip, or just take a few sips. Imagine you're drinking your favourite drink and you can almost taste it. Your senses are crap. Don't believe them. Jesus, this guy wants to get away.
And then if they get the same results, spread the truth to their friends and family.
Why spreading the truth? You mean spread your crap all over? No, that's religion. Preaching, that's religion. And this is exactly what you're doing here. That's religion. You're preaching now. Why is it only 2 to 3 degrees difference? Like I've said in another video, you clearly never understood was it radiative cooling? You go outside after a frosty morning. You go outside, right? You can see the frost on the floor. There's a light scattering of frost. Why is it not frosty underneath the trees? Why is there no frost underneath the trees? It's almost as if, right, there's some energy or something that's heating, but because of the trees, it's stopping the energy from escaping. But you'll just deny that. You'll just hand wave dismiss it because it doesn't fit your narrative. But it can be proven.
Because if the authorities are having us on and nicking our money, dumbing us down...
See, look at him, he's laughing. Authorities are dumbing us down. How?
It's up to us to demand that money stop going to waste and that they stop telling kids bullshit and to not treat your senses. When we're a majority, the truth can set us free. Knowledge is power. You got that cliche, yeah?
The truth can set you free, not to trust our senses. But you're asked to trust your senses all the time, and I'm saying, answer me this, Howard, if you do watch this video, answer me this. How many senses are there? Simple question.
What was your name again, sorry? Niall, my name's Howard. I'm going to give you my card and leave it at that. Thank you so much for answering my questions and giving me your opinion. Do I have your permission to put this on British Benidorm and my YouTube page? You're a star, mate. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye. You're an ingenious, mate. Thank you. Thank you.
Can't see the base over there. You can do, obviously, and it goes right round. But if you look at these here and this here, where's the base? I'm sorry. I've got to end it there. I'm sorry. There's only so much stupid that I can take, and well, not so much stupid. Misunderstanding and absolute denial of anything apart from your own lie. You're saying the globe's a lie and all the rest. Oh, I just can't. It's just drive me up the wall. Right. Anyway, that's it for Wacky Wednesday. I'm done. I'm going. I need some more of these, and I need some nicotine. Please help me. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm going. Please like, share, subscribe if you like what I do. I'm doing gameplays. I do keep an eye out on Wacky Wednesday. I also do Why We Shouldn't buy a television license. Check that out as well. Links in the description. Ta-ra!